Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Denise.
This is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you?
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. I've heard of it.
Sweet.
Awesome. We're taking a survey today.
Mm-hmm. Cool, we'll check that down. Any idea why I'm calling you?
No.
You recently went out with a guy named Kevin.
How would you know that?
I know that because Kevin actually emailed us and told us a little bit about your date.
What?
And then asked if we could call you to find out why you don't want to go out with him again.
Really? He wrote into you guys.
Yeah, he emailed us. It's a segment we do on our show. We do it all the time. It's called a second date update.
There are a lot of reasons why I don't want to go out with him again.
Really? A lot of reasons?
I want to hear at least a couple.
Let's start with the beginning. He said that he thought you might not be calling him back because his car was like in the shop and you had to come pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out. Like, I have a car. It was fine. I understand when people get in, like, accidents. Like, obviously, he didn't plan for that. Hopefully, it's not, like, a thing that happens all the time, because then that's, like, a whole nother issue.
Right.
But what else did he tell you about the date?
He said that you guys had dinner, shared dessert, and then you drove him back to his place.
Yeah.
And he tried to get a kiss, and you were just like, nope.
No way.
No way.
See, and I thought that was mixed signals because you ordered dessert, which usually indicates you're having a good time and you want it to last longer.
No, I just like dessert.
Oh, okay. So you can sacrifice hanging out with a dude you're not that into for some chocolate. I get that.
All right, so he wasn't so terrible that you couldn't eat dessert with him, is what you're saying.
I could handle a couple more minutes.
Okay. So what didn't you like about him then?
It all sort of started when I picked him up. I was okay with picking him up, but when he got in the car, you know, I could just tell that he was really frazzled. And I get it. He was just in a car accident, calling his insurance. Like, I totally am a human, and I understand that, like, that's really stressful. But when he got in the car, he said he was tired, and I was like, do you want me to take you home? But he just said no, and he just asked if we drove to the restaurant in silence because he was just going to take a little micro nap.
Are you
Take
serious?
a nap?
He slept in the car while you drove to the restaurant?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's when, like, fine, turn on the radio, like, let him zone out.
Oh, my God.
Totally get that. Then he actually closed his eyes, said, like, thanks, like, we'll catch up when we get to the restaurant.
Shut up. I did not. What was going through your head when you're driving in the car with this sleeping stranger sitting next to you?
It was, like, just really bizarre.
Did he ever address it? Like apologize? Like, hey, I'm sorry that I took a nap.
No. In fact, when we got to the restaurant, I put the car in park, and he just snapped right awake. And it was like, oh, here we are. And I mean, it was so weird. Like, he just was like this brand new refresh person after this 10-minute car ride and this little nap that he took.
That's all the guy needed was a nap.
Yeah, it's back to
Yeah,
work,
a little power nap, and then you're good.
Yeah, I mean, we were having such a good time, like really nice, easy conversation. And then we ordered dessert. And right after we ordered, he said, I'm going to take a little nap again.
What?
At the table?
At the table.
Is he? Was he joking with you at that point?
No, so I asked him if he was joking, and he said he wasn't. And before he even finished that sentence, he was curled up in a little ball in the booth in the back of the restaurant.
Oh, my God.
Like he actually curled up in a ball in the booth?
He laid down.
Pretty much. I mean, he wasn't sucking his thumb, but he was getting very comfortable.
And he wasn't kicked out of the restaurant? I've done that a lot drunk, and they kick you out.
Yeah, that's
Probably because of the drunk part,
Oh,
Jubal.
maybe. Okay.
Yeah, not the sleeping part.
How long was he asleep for?
Like 15 minutes.
Wait,
But
so
again, it was like they put the plate on the table, and he just snapped awake and was like ready to have more conversation. And I was just very confused.
So you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back into talking about whatever you guys left off on?
It was incredible. I have never heard or seen of, this ability to nap anywhere, but it happened on my date, and I don't know.
I know the perfect way to figure it out, Denise.
What's that?
Why don't we just ask him? Because Kevin's actually on the other line listening to this conversation, and he wants to talk to you.
Or sleeping through the conversation. I don't...
What?
Kevin, are you there?
Hi, Denise. Yeah, I'm here.
Wake up, Kevin.
This is not happening.
No, it actually is.
Denise, I didn't think you'd have such a big problem with napping.
You can nap all you want in your room, on a couch, in front of the TV, but, like, on a first date, in a restaurant, in my car.
But they're just micro naps. Like, the date wouldn't have gone so well if I was tired.
But I asked in the beginning. I said we don't have to do this. Like I totally like I knew you were stressed out. I could see it.
But we did go on a date. We had a great time on the date. We even had dessert, and I only had 2 naps. So,
So this is all the time. You take naps like that all the time. Not when you're just stressed out about a car accident.
they work really well. I'm actually surprised more people don't do it. I don't know why everybody finds it so funny.
Kevin, are you saying that you don't find it strange that you took 2 naps on a first date?
No, it's not strange at all. You're making this out to be a bigger issue than it really is. Look, a lot of people take micro naps throughout the day. A lot of Japanese people take naps throughout the day.
I take naps. Yeah, I get that, but I don't curl up in a restaurant booth with a girl I'm trying to impress while I'm eating dinner with her.
Well, see, okay, that's what you're not getting. I couldn't impress her with such a great date without taking that nap.
You didn't impress me by taking those naps either.
Okay, look, I feel like I'm on trial here for taking a nap, okay?
Kevin, you're not on trial for taking a nap. You're not. You're on trial for taking 2 naps on your first date. It is kind of strange.
Look, I've listened to you on the radio, and you are kind of strange, so why is this my problem?
That is very true. Very true.
I'm still confused. Do you have like a sleeping disorder or something, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's not a sleeping disorder. You take naps throughout the day. It makes you more productive. Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel by taking naps, okay?
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, but I doubt that he took naps while he was on a first date with a girl.
That's true. We don't know much about Michelangelo's dating experience.
You know, I'm sure if he did have a girl that he was dating, that he would have taken micro naps, and they would have had a great date.
I will say, Denise, I mean, despite this odd behavior, which isn't really necessarily bad towards you at all, you had a great time.
When he was awake, yes.
Okay, Denise, what about this? What if I can promise you that Kevin stays awake and you guys go out on a second date? We will
Are
pay
you
for
going
it.
to come with us?
No, I don't want to be around Kevin. But we will pay for a second date if you'll go out with him again. Kevin, can you stay awake?
Yes, or we could take a napping date together.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go.
A little cuddle time.
That's an attractive offer, but I think I like to go on dates where people stay awake the whole time and we don't have to worry about someone falling asleep. So I'm okay.
I think you should take a micro nap and make that decision again.
I'm okay. I'm okay with my sleep schedule. I'm like a grown woman who stays awake. When
Are you
the
sure,
sun's
Denise?
out.
Denise, we could wait for like 10 minutes while you take a nap and sleep on it.
Please, would you mind? Just so everyone knows what that feels like. No, I'm good.
All right. Well, Denise, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a second date.
It was worth a try.
Or maybe warn people about your micronaps and let them know what you're doing first.
Yes.
Or just learn how to stay awake for a 4-hour span. I don't know.
You know, you guys are really missing out here. These micro naps are the way of the future. If you want to be productive, if you want to, bring your ratings up, you should probably try some micro naps.
Hey, we'll try anything at this point, so yeah, why not?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Tammy, please?
this is Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What is that?
It's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That's what it is.
Okay, why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our radio show called The Second Date Update.
Okay,
You still sound confused.
I don't know what that is. I don't really listen to the radio that much.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Well, thank you.
A second date update, what it is where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, and so one of our listeners emailed us about you.
Oh great.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
I'm going to say that you probably remember this date because it happened at IKEA.
Yep.
All right? So yeah, Craig is wondering why you're not calling him back. He told us about your IKEA date, and everybody in the room feels like you're probably not calling him back because he took you on a date to IKEA.
Oh my god. I can't believe he called a radio station about this.
Well, he clearly doesn't make good decisions. I mean, he took you on a date to IKEA, and now he does this, so I can fully see how he'd call a radio station.
Yeah, I guess I can see that now.
I don't know, though. It sounded like from his description you were into it. Like he said you guys were like pretend watching TV and you enjoyed the Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool idea. It sounds like he already kind of told you a lot about it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he pretty much broke it down to us. Said you guys hung out there, watched the fake TVs, and even had a pretend fight in one of the bedrooms or something like
I
that.
love it.
We did. All that was fun.
Okay, well, if that was fun, then why don't you want to see him again?
There was a couple moments there that it went from being kind of fun to kind of weird and uncomfortable.
He didn't use one of the display toilets, did he?
Oh my gosh, Jubal.
I've always wanted to do
No,
that.
he did not do that.
Thank God.
I don't know
that
what could
would
be
be-
worse than that, so what did he do?
Well, it wasn't as bad as that. I'll give him that.
Okay, good.
We went to different beds around the store. And the first time we got to one, he jokingly was like, "Oh, tuck me in. Tell me a story."
That's funny.
And the first time it was cute, and like I did it, and he was like, "Talk to me in a mom voice," and so I did that, and like sure, it was a little weird, but like I was playing the game, playing along.
Plus, he could have gone the total other direction and been just a total perv the first time you got in bed.
That's true. That's true.
See?
And he did not do that, so I am thankful for that. But it's just that happened like 3 or 4 more times. Like each time we came to a bed, he wanted me to tuck him in and read him a story. And he was asking for me to, like, when I started talking, if I started reading this story in a normal voice, he was like, "No, use your mom voice." And
Oh my
Weird.
God.
Yeah. Come on, to his defense, maybe he's just really bad at role playing and he's not very creative. So he saw that you thought it was funny the first time and he just kept the joke going.
yeah, I guess so. But then he put his thumb in his mouth, and it just was weird. It just got to be way too much, and it was creeping me out.
Yeah, I can see that creeping you out even after one time, but over and over and over again. Read me a story, mama.
Yeah, no, it was weird. It
Oh,
was
no.
I love how IKEA brought out his mommy issues.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I had to get out of there.
Understandable.
Well, then I probably shouldn't let you know that he's on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you, mama.
God, you're joking, right?
No, I'm not. Your little boy is listening.
Hey, Tammy, it's me, Craig.
Hey, Craig, what's going on?
Just listening to the story about your experience of our IKEA date. I don't know. I felt like the first time I did that, it was really funny and weird. I felt like you laughed really hard, and I do this thing where like I beat a joke to death, and I definitely did it this time. And I guess that is a little weird.
Even
So-
you admit it's weird.
So it was a joke and not some weird sort of fetish fantasy thing that you're trying to live out in IKEA?
No, not at all. Nothing like that. But
See-
it was me being awkward and thinking that you thought something was funny, and then I realized in retrospect, oh my God, that was so creepy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but like you wanted me to call you Craigie Poo.
Oh, Craigie Poo.
Yeah. Again, funny at the time. Now that I hear it again, totally creepy.
See, at least you can admit that it was really creepy, Tammy.
Yeah, retrospect,
I mean,
right?
I was on his side until the thumb sucking thing, and then I felt like that pushed it over the edge for me. But maybe you're more forgiving.
Craig, I had a really good time, but it went from like 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, and it just
I know.
got real creepy.
I know.
Can I be like super honest with you? Is that when I like someone and I think that something's going really well, I just get kind of nervous. And I think about 2/3 of the way through the date, I felt like we were really grooving. And when I get nervous, my jokes just go down the toilet.
When I get really nervous, I become a 2-year-old and suck my thumb in.
Yeah, no, I just thought it was really funny at first, and then I got really super awkward by the end. And you can probably tell because by the 3rd time, I let out that weird giggle that was supposed to be a joke.
Oh, yep.
Terrible.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Craigie Poo, I want to hear the giggle.
Yeah, Craigie Poo.
I don't think I can do it again.
Do you want me to read you a story?
I can't go down this road because I might try to be funny, and it's not going to work.
All right, well, I'll save you then.
Look at
Tammy, would you like to go out on a second date with Craigie Poo? Now that you know it wasn't a weird thing, it was just a joke, we will pay for it.
I don't know. My friends gave me a lot of crap when I told them about the IKEA ordeal.
Oh, come on. He's the most self-aware weirdo that we've had.
That's true.
Come on, Mama Tammy, come tuck me into bed again.
Whoa, what?
Is that Tammy talking?
Who's talking?
No, that was
that was-
Craig.
Oh my God, that is Craig.
Craig, what?
I'm sorry, it's so weird. It is so weird.
Don't do it if you know it's so weird.
And it's so believable.
Yeah.
Sound like a girl.
No,
It
it
sounded
sounds
like
like
a
a horror movie is what it sounds like.
That was the voice he was using that night.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I'm just trying to be funny. Please go out with me again. I
Oh
promise
my
I won't make
God.
any more jokes.
If you could come back from that, Craig, it's going to be amazing.
I promise. If you go on one more date with me, I promise.
No more Mama Tammy jokes. Come on.
Oh, my God. The hair on my neck is standing clean up.
Craig, I want to hang out with you because I want to hear that voice more.
Oh my God, it's so
Tammy, what do you think?
No.
Will you go out with, no?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not going out on another date with you. I have nightmares just hearing that weird voice that you're doing.
Oh, man.
I do too. I don't blame you.
Craig, I'm sorry. No second date for you.
That's okay.
Oh, make it stop.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm at work. I'm good.
Just calling to check in with some of our listeners. Do you listen to the show?
Yeah, no, I listen to you. I'm just shocked you're calling me. It's kind of random.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
Honestly, no.
Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's somebody that you went on a date with recently. His name is James.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, and so it sounds like you know James. He says that you guys met on Tinder and went out for drinks and had a fun time, but you haven't been answering any of his phone calls or text messages. So he asked us to get you on the phone and ask if he did something wrong.
Oh, God. Okay, look, I don't know if I need to do this on the radio. Like, I don't want to embarrass him.
You don't want to? Well, that's okay. He wants to be embarrassed. He's the one that emailed us.
I think he wouldn't really appreciate me calling him out on it.
Okay, but we talked to him, and he's prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Is he on the line right now?
If you're worried about embarrassing him, I mean, he's asking for it, basically. He said he's okay with that.
And I have to know this explanation because he sounds lovely with an accent. I don't know why you would turn this dude down.
Oh, yeah. See, that's exactly the problem. I don't buy it.
What?
You don't buy what?
I don't buy his whole I'm British thing.
Well, you think
You think he's faking it?
I studied abroad. I lived in the UK for a couple years. I think he's faking being British because it's something that works. And we met on Tinder. So you can be anybody on Tinder. It's true, though.
Why do you think you think the whole accent thing, everything is just a lie?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Was there like a hint when he was talking that you're like, oh, gotcha?
I mean, you said you talked to him. Didn't you hear it for yourself? It's pretty bad.
It sounds like he's English to me.
Hey, can I have a little dicky bird now? Can I have a word or what?
Wait, is that him?
Yes, it is. He's actually on the phone. You asked me a second ago, and I didn't answer you on purpose because James is on the other line listening.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
See, are you listening to that? Hello, Sarah. How you doing?
It sounds legit to me, Sarah. I don't.
It is legit. It is legit. I don't know what you want. I mean, I could show you my passport. I could, give you my national insurance number. I could, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to, what do you need to see?
Yeah, I'm sure you could show me your fake green card and your fake passport and your fake everything else.
Yeah, because I've got all the time in the world to sit around and generate fake copies of documents so that I can meet girls on Tinder. You really, I mean, come on.
That's exactly,
the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Exactly what I think you're doing. No, it's exactly what I think you're doing.
Wow, Sarah, paranoid, much love.
Oh, way to be all patronizing. That's going to make me want to go out on a second date with you.
I mean, at this point, it's really, it's it's neither here nor there now, is it? I mean, you think I'm a complete fake, so I might as well just go balls to the wall,
Yeah, I don't think you're fake. I know you're fake. And you're laying it on pretty thick with the whole parallel parking job. Oh, I can't park the car because it's on the right side of the road. It's 5 to 6 times. I could have
That's a pretty good accent, Sarah. That's a pretty good accent. You should try faking it and meeting people on Tinder.
Okay. Just give it up. Your accent is so fake.
I don't know what else to tell you. I've got nothing else to go with. This is me. I'm a
Come on, just give it up, dude. And you have really two perfect teeth for somebody who's British anyway.
I mean, and this is crazy. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah. Do you need me to call my parents in London or something? You can have a little word with them. They can tell you who I am.
Oh, sure. I mean, I'll call international. Hell, we can Skype if we want to. And they can sit there, oh, Papa, cheerio. Who's this? Are you dating James? Oh, she sounds lovely, James. Let's invite her over for tea.
All right, see, now we're crossing the line. This is outrageous, Sarah. I don't know what the it is you want me to do, but, I mean, this is just bloody ridiculous, mate. Anything you say, I'll do to prove to you.
I don't know how to get you to prove that you're faking it, but there's just something slightly untrustworthy about you.
Wow. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm at the end of my tether now.
Sarah, I'm confused. You liked him on the date, right?
Well, I liked him when I met him on Tinder. Until then we met in person and he started faking the British accent.
I don't get this. Like, why would I fake a British accent? You've already said that I'm a pretty good-looking guy and I've got perfect teeth and I've got, everything else. So I wouldn't really have a problem getting dates, would I? I mean, the accent...
That's just it. You're attractive enough on your own. I don't feel like you have to lay it on that thick. Like, you do have nice teeth and you are attractive, which is why you don't need to fake the accent because you have some other stuff going for you already. Like, that's
what are you talking about, Sarah? Are you a dialect coach now or something? I'm English. I'm from London. Crystal Palace. SW16. What else do you need to know?
James, it doesn't sound like Sarah is going to believe you no matter what.
Yeah.
For the record, James, I believe you that you're
I'm
British.
convinced.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what neighborhood are you from?
I just said that. Crystal Palace.
Oh, sounds made up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Google it. Google it.
Oh my God,
Google it.
Sarah.
There's a football team. There's a football team. I lived right on Church Road, right opposite the football stadium.
It would be called Church Road, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I would love to ask you if he'll go out on a second date with James. I don't think he can drop the accent because I have a feeling that it's real.
Yeah,
Just-
Are you willing to go out with him again?
Sarah, do it. Don't sabotage this.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who wants to be a charlatan and lying to my face. And I don't need that. I don't know how he's convinced you guys, but he certainly hasn't convinced me. And I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing this.
You are having a laugh.
Sorry, James.
Unbelievable.
No second date for you, man.
I don't know what to say, Sarah. I don't know what to say. You missed out, love. You missed out.
That's all right, James. I'm sure there are plenty of other girls on Tinder that are happy to drop the knickers for you anytime.
Wow. This girl. Wow.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, both of you. We appreciate it. Sarah, better luck on Tinder and finding like a real American guy who's not faking it like James is.
I'm not faking this thing.
Oh,
Listen
what?
to me. Hey, listen up, right? Listen. I'll send you, just for shits and giggles, I'll send you everything. My passport, my green card, I'll send you everything, just so that you know. I mean, I'll show you the tattoo of the Union Jack on the end of my if you want.
I hope you actually have that.
That would be amazing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
This is Allison.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Huh?
This is
Long
Jubal
pause.
from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
What?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
I don't understand.
We can tell.
English or? Because I can speak Spanish to you if you need.
No.
Can you?
No, I speak English fine. I just don't know what's happening right now.
I'll explain. My name is Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And we have a listener who emailed us about you.
What?
I feel
Yeah.
like the appropriate response.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And recently, you met up with a dude named Joe.
Right.
Right. And Joe liked you a lot, and he told us about your date, but now he says you're not calling him back.
Okay, yeah, but what does that have to do with you?
Well, our job is to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why you don't want to talk to Joe.
Okay, but I never said he could talk to anyone about me.
Well, just so you know, he only said good things.
Well, what did he say?
He said that you guys were going on a date. He had planned to take you to a show. He was really excited about it, but unfortunately, on the way to the date, his car broke down, and he took you home and hasn't heard from you since.
Okay, that happened.
He also said that you were super awesome and that he really wanted to impress you and that he was super bummed that you guys missed the show.
Yeah.
So he's saying what he did was supposed to impress me.
Well, the tickets are going to, but I was impressed that he fixed his own car. I thought that was pretty sexy. I mean, a man who can do that, it's kind of awesome.
Yes, a man that could do that would be awesome.
Okay, so that's him, though, because he said, unless he's lying, he said his car broke down and then he fixed it and then had to take you home. And he said you chipped in, too. He said you helped out.
He said I helped?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all of it.
You fixed his car?
We broke down. He got out like he was going to check it out. And instead, he stood by the side of the road and stared at the car.
Like he didn't even open the hood? He just...
No. So I got out and asked him if he was going to pop the hood and check it out, and he told me that he could not.
What do you mean?
And when I asked him why, he said it was because he didn't want to ruin his new leather pants.
No way.
Shut up.
And that was when I noticed his skin-tight leather pants that apparently cost him a lot.
Hey,
He was like wearing... Yeah, forget the car for a second. He was wearing leather pants.
Leather pants.
I don't know if I'm more like surprised and shocked that he was wearing the leather pants or that it took you so long to notice the leather pants.
Well, just wearing the leather pants in general is kind of a turnoff. And then to tell me that you can't fix your car because you don't want to get them dirty.
Well, they were probably expensive. I think leather clothing is usually pretty expensive.
So did he just stand over you while you fixed his car?
I told him he should go run back to the gas station that was down the road and pick up a few things to see if we couldn't get things working. And I let him go. And by the time he got back, I had the car fixed for him.
Good job.
That's so cool.
Now I think you're sexy.
Man. So he walked all the way to ran to the gas station in leather pants? That is hot, steamy. Yeah.
That just sounds
is
swampy, doesn't it?
Not attractive.
So you guys can probably get why I'm not wanting to talk to him anymore, right?
I personally don't. I like anybody in leather pants. And that's why I like Joe, because Joe is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone.
Yes, he is. Joe?
Do you even understand how expensive those pants are? I shipped them in from Italy. They were handmade.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, exactly. It's actually worth more than your car, probably.
Whoa, Joe, the insults.
Well, she's insulting me, saying I'm not a man. I helped, okay? I just didn't want to ruin my pants. I helped.
I'm really not concerned with how much your leather pants were. The fact that you asked me to fix your car so that you didn't get them dirty is where my concern lies right now.
Look, I offered to help. I walked all the way to the gas station in those pants to get the supplies to help us fix the car. I thought it would be a good bonding experience, actually.
We didn't even use any of the supplies you got. I got it fixed without any help from you.
That's because I told you what was wrong with it. I knew what was wrong. I just didn't know how to fix it.
That's pretty much like fixing the whole car,
Yeah.
Joe.
It's the engine.
So are you more upset, Allison, that he didn't fix the car, that he wore the leather pants, or was it just kind of the whole package?
It's definitely the whole package.
Okay.
Wow, this is like so disrespectful. Do you realize how much I put into this date? The washing my car, getting tickets to a concert that you like, and this is the thanks I give her? This is beyond me. You are so stuck up. I'm so pissed off.
Well, since you're being such a sweetheart, Joe, I wasn't going to offer up the fact that you were also wearing a burgundy choker.
What?
Choker?
Wait, what's wrong with my choker?
Who wears a choker on a date?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you who does wear a choker on the date. French people, Italian people, people from the UK.
Leather pants and a burgundy choker, Joe.
Yes, all the girls in Italy love that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just go to Italy, and maybe those girls would appreciate my effort.
Maybe you should go to Italy.
That is some risky fashion choices on a first date, Joe.
I like to be bold. I'd like to make a statement.
Yeah, you made that.
Yeah.
You did it.
Instead of Italy, what about Italian? Would you guys like to go on a second date?
Ooh.
We will pay for it. Allison, will you go out with Joe one more time?
Definitely not. I'm over Joe.
But you know what, Allison? I'm sorry I put in so much effort with you. You're clearly not worth my time.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
That's true. Dudes who wear leather pants, they don't have a lot of time.
You know what? At least I have the to wear something like that, Jubal.
True.
Or you don't. 'Cause
Oh,
those things are very tight.
I see what you're saying there.
And you know what, Jubal? We can have a leather pants off. I will prove to you that I can wear those things better than you can wear even jorts, whatever the hell you're wearing.
Dude, I am down. I will look, okay, you didn't get a second date with Allison, but you did score a date with me. We're gonna have a leather pants off, you and I.
I want big
Yeah.
Do it. I'm all for it, buddy.
Let's do it, chump. I'm popping online right after this and purchasing some.
You tell me the time and place, and I'll be there.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Let's do it.
This is the manliest fight I've ever witnessed. So great, guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.